Apple Gift Card is a practical gift that unlocks a world of entertainment and fun. You can send it via email or give a physical card to your loved ones. Your friends and family can spend it on their favorite Apple services, including Apple subscriptions. Apple Gift Card can be used to buy all things Apple: products, accessories, apps, games, movies, TV shows, iCloud Plus, and more. Visit apple.com for details and to send Apple Gift Cards to your friends and family this holiday season.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to a bonus episode of the TMossBoss show. I've done regular episodes, a crap ton of extras. I wanted to do an episode. I'm sick and tired of doing these small episodes, and there's so much I want to talk about. But I'm like, oh, I can't do a full-length episode until I do season 50. So I'm like, nobody ain't told me I can't do a bonus episode. So it's funny how I'm in control of my own podcast. And I'm making it seem like I got somebody telling me what to do and stuff. Absolutely nobody. I'm doing this all by myself. So, but no, I wanted to do a motivational episode. I overall wanted to let you guys know. And it was I'm turning a small little video I seen on Instagram into this I don't know how long this episode is going to be, but I want to put in as much motivation into you guys as as much as I can and stuff. So anyways, cause a lot of you guys is hitting me up on YouTube, saying how my videos have gotten you through some tough times, and to hear stuff like that, to hear I helped out my fans just by posting videos. I'm like, that's my thing. I always want to do something to help somebody out. So the fact that I was able to help you guys out just by posting videos, that's crazy to me. I always, for the longest, so for those that don't know, for 4 years straight, I was getting the worst of the worst treatment on YouTube. Not even from YouTube itself, but just by a community that was on YouTube. These guys are doing their best, making sure that I had quit YouTube. They wanted to be the reason why I had quit YouTube. They were doing everything in their power, hating on my videos, giving me right now racist comments, disliking every video that I uploaded onto every channel of mine. And that was the thing. I was I did not want to post about my other channels because I didn't want these guys to ruin it. I didn't want them to ruin the chances of those channels growing and stuff. So but then it just got to a point where I didn't even really care anymore. So I just started posting my channels and just being more open with YouTube. And then sure enough, you had guys like McNasty, who else? Blarg, Crispy Concord. You had all of Moan Boys pretty much, but all of Goons, Moan Boys, any other YouTubers that was doing Rainbow Six Siege videos. These guys was helping me out. So I and that's once again, I really do appreciate everything that those guys have done for my channel. But no, but yeah, but for 4 years, ever since December 2016, so for almost, well, it ended this year, but 4 years ago, I was just that's when it all started, when I was just getting a crap ton of hate on YouTube. So those 4 years passed by. Then plus I'm working at this cafe in downtown, so that was draining. And it got to a point where I was man, I was just so overwhelmed with everything that was going on. And then plus I had people in my ear telling me trying to give me all these other options. But I'm yo, I just want to do YouTube. I don't really want to do anything else. So I just felt that I wasn't getting the support that I needed. And it got to a point where I was I'm just gonna quit YouTube. Forget this. It's just too much going on in my head right now, and I'm not mentally there to really focus on YouTube. But yeah, it got to a point where I was thinking along those lines. And then it was just a very extremely good friend of mine's, pretty sure you guys know who she is by now, but Priscilla from Four Souls, she talked me out of it. And then also on top of that, her talking me out of it. So if you guys pay attention to some of my recent videos, well, I don't even know if those, because I like to recycle. If you just notice that wall of shoes that I have on my main channel or any of my other channels, there's these one shoes that I've had in some of my videos, and it's these Kevin Durant shoes, and they came out was it last year? I think it was last year. But it's these YouTube themed shoes. I remember the day I was like thinking about like, just being like, you know what, forget YouTube, I'm done with it. I was wearing those shoes. So my thing is that I don't know. I felt like you bought these shoes. Like, no, you're committed to YouTube. You cannot, after buying these shoes, that's like pretty much buying a key to a house or getting the key to a house. Like, you have it. Why would you give up? Why would you throw all this stuff away? You've been going at it for all this time, and now all of a sudden you want to throw it away. Like, it wasn't going on for you in high school. It wasn't going on for you after high school. It was barely going on for you after high school. It was barely going on while you was at this job in downtown Seattle. So now all of a sudden you just want to give up just like that. Like, you've been through all of this other stuff. It got to the point on YouTube. I remember I wasn't making any money. I was getting all of this hate. I had no support. I was like, my videos, it just wasn't where they needed to be. So I figured, I was like, I'm done. But I'm like, I've been through all of this. Why quit now? Like, why should I quit? It just doesn't even make any sense for me to quit. So I didn't. And I kept going and going. And then 2020, craziest year ever. Like, craziest year I've experienced at least. But 2020 hits, pandemic hits. I ended up getting furloughed from my job. And then that furlough ended up turning into being laid off. So pretty much at this point, I was like, I had absolutely nothing. So I'm like, YouTube has to work. Because I'm like, I don't feel comfortable. I don't know. I just don't really feel comfortable being at certain places where I'm like, if I'm in there for a limited time, then I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm in there like all hours of the day, and then you got a whole pandemic going on. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to get sick fooling around or get somebody else sick. So I'm like, yo, if I can, I'm staying home. I'm like, I'm just going to pretty much do the job that I can at home. And so that's where this video, shout out to Andrew Schultz. I think that's his last name. But actually, no, shout out to my friend Jack. I used to work with them. Well, we used to work at this cafe together, but then, like I said, we all ended up getting laid off. So, anyways, Jack is in a band, for those that didn't know. It's a band called Monitor. It's a Seattle band. And yeah, they make some good. They make like alternative music. They make like music where it's like it ain't. It's good. It's like I said, alternative music. So, anyways, but he shared. Well, his band has shared the video on their official page. And Andrew Schultz was talking about like this thing called, well, he calls it creative jail. And it's pretty much like you're in the middle of this pandemic, you got laid off from your job or whatever, whatever happens. So you're at home. You have the internet. You have to do something with that opportunity. You have to do something with the opportunity. Now, I can understand if you're in school. If you're in school, then I guess get through school and stuff. But like for people like myself, like you ain't even in school no more, like regardless, like college, high school, whatever, you're no longer in school. So it's like you gotta find something. My thing is that when this pandemic had started, like when they was all like because I remember at my job they said that we was like kind of like rationing out like who was gonna be working at the job and not. So anyways, these guys, like the other two coworkers, they had more responsibilities than me and stuff. So I think Jack, I think he was moving into a new apartment. So I'm all like, I was like, yeah, take the hours, bro. I'll be fine. So anyways, I ended up like only working, I think like maybe one day, 1 week, and then one day the other. Then after that, then it was over with. Like they closed that place down. But no, I remember it was like that first week, I remember I just like killed it with YouTube. I just was staying up all hours of the night, recording videos. Like I was going to treat this as if it was, like me back in 2015, 2016. Because me, 2015, 2016, when I was doing YouTube, and this is like right after I graduated. I graduated from high school in 2014, and the goal was to enlist in the military, but I didn't follow through with that. So I figured, you know what, I'll do YouTube. Did YouTube, was making like little money from it, but I was getting somewhere with it and stuff. And then I ended up getting this job, so I had to slow down with YouTube and wasn't really making so much and things. And so my thing is that, bro, like I would have to say I have like a very like motivational YouTube story because I wasn't making any money from it in high school. In high school, they had disabled my monetization thing, so I wasn't able to make any money whatsoever. They said it was for invalid click activity, saying I was clicking on my own ads, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't even like ads. I'm like, what? I'm like, that doesn't even make any sense. So anyways, yeah, I was like, I don't even know what that was all about. And I'm like, all right, you know what? It's fine. It's cool. I ain't gonna trip about it. But yeah, I probably, if I've been making some money from YouTube, I've been posting. There probably have been a lot more videos. I probably wouldn't have exceeded past 5,000 videos if I was able to, make some money off of it back when I was in school and things. Probably have been in a much more better situation than I am now. But anyways, but yeah, so they disabled it, making no money, but I was still posting videos. There was videos of mine getting thousands of views. So I was kind of building up a following when I was in school. Plus I had like friends supporting me and subscribing to me and stuff. Well, more so subscribing, not really supporting and stuff. They just subscribed one time, called it a day. So until then, like, prove me otherwise. Like, really the only friends that I think I know of that watches my videos is Priscilla and her family, so pretty much four souls, and I believe the parents, my friend David, and then there was this one guy I met, he lives in Canada, but I met him through YouTube, and his name is Chris. Them the only ones that I know of that have, like, actually watched my videos, but I don't really know anybody else that's, like, watched my videos. I didn't really have nobody tell me that they watch my videos. So anyways, but yeah, so like I wasn't making any money throughout high school. And then like once I graduated, very next year, I created my gaming channel, killed it with my gaming channel, was posting videos every single day, never missed a day. And then, well, I probably did, but I posted like exactly at midnight or something. But anyways, then I was able to make money again. So first 5 years on YouTube with my main channel, TMossBoss, made no money whatsoever. I was growing, was like videos was getting thousands of views, hundreds of views. Like I was getting somewhere with YouTube, but no money whatsoever. So anyways, first 5 years, nothing. And I kind of gave up on that channel. I was like, all right, and it got to the point where I was like, I'm just going to wait until this channel deletes itself. Because I remember that's what happened with the channel that I created back in 2010. I created a channel called TMossBoss, but I lost the email. I actually deleted the email account signed to that account. So I wasn't able to get back on it whatsoever. And I remember it just disappeared. So I was like, okay, well then that's just going to be the same thing. Or if not, if it doesn't disappear and people ask like, oh, is this your channel? I'm like, yeah, but I don't do anything on it. But no, so then I started doing reaction videos, killed it with reaction videos. Fast forward to 2016, I ended up getting this job. So I wasn't able to give like YouTube full 100% because back then, 2015 and a little bit 2016, I was waking up at like 7 in the morning. 6 in the morning, and then probably be at 7, I'll start recording gaming videos, and then probably either 10 or 11 to like maybe 4 or 5 o'clock, then I was recording reaction videos, and then I'll just wait until my family comes home, and once when they came home, spent a little time with them, but then it was like later on that night from like 8 to whenever and stuff, I would just, record videos. Unless, like, it was, like, wrestling night. Like, if it was, like, Monday Night Raw or whenever SmackDown was coming on at that time. I can't remember if it was, like, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday. But anyways, but it was, like, right after wrestling, record videos. There would be at times, actually, no, I take that back. There was at times during wrestling, I was recording videos. So, yeah, I never really missed any point or time of the day to, like, for an opportunity to record videos. And it was messed up because my sister, she was like living in the house that I'm at right now at the time. And I remember she would be like, she had to like wake up to go to work in the morning. I'm up late at night either raging on a video game or making a reaction video or whatever. But or mainly making gaming videos because I remember I didn't really have like no lighting. I was like, I'm telling you right now, like when I very first started on YouTube, I had like no good gear. Like, if I'm going to really give y'all a motivational episode, I'm going to pretty much tell you guys, like, my whole story right now. So, beginning of YouTube, no good gear. No good gear at all. I didn't have a good microphone. I didn't have a good camera. I didn't have a good laptop. None of that stuff was good. None of it whatsoever. So, eventually, as the time passed on, the camera that I'm using right now, remember I ended up buying that camera. I ended up buying a blue Snowball microphone. And I was still using the laptop. I was still using the bad laptop. And I was doing whatever I could to make any gaming or reaction videos. But then it got to the point where I couldn't really do those videos anymore because the programs I was using was being optimized for better computers. So I wasn't really able to do the videos that I wanted to do anymore. So then the time passed on. Like I was still doing videos though. Like that was the crazy part about it. I was still doing videos. just trying to figure out ways to like I guess like get around it or like figure out something. But yeah, I was still doing videos. If you check back on some of my old videos from back then, you'll see that a lot of the videos was choppy, messed up. Like I'm telling you, I don't know how I managed. But anyways, then 2016 rolls around. I end up getting so I think was it 2016? I think yeah. Or no, it might have been 2017. It might have been 2017. That's when my laptop had broke on me. I remember so at that point I remember I was like I was making a lot of money, was able to get a lot of new things with YouTube. I remember 2016 I got a PlayStation 4. I was like got like a crap ton of video games. And then I think it might have been that same year I was getting into shoes. So I was really like widening my variety when it came to YouTube. Like I was like mentally training and preparing myself for what was to come like this year and stuff. Because I'm telling you, I had like so much content that I can provide for you guys. But anyways, so 2017 rolls around. I start kind of like focusing on my music. Start focusing on my music, and then I remember I had went through this website called TuneCore to publish my music. So I go through them, I publish my music, and then all of a sudden I see it's like on Spotify, Apple Music, all over. So I'm like tripping, I'm losing my mind right now. I'm like, yo, this is dope. Go to post some more of my music, laptop breaks. So I'm like, dang, that is messed up. I'm like, so what had happened was the screen had like busted open. And like at the bottom part, like behind the laptop, like where it closes up, like the casing part, the screen had like popped at the bottom. So I was like, that computer is broken. That computer gave me so many problems. Like I remember even when I was like recording gaming videos, taking gaming videos seriously, I remember I had to call out a technician. I had to call that guy out twice. It was the same guy. I'm like, nah, he ain't making a third stop at my house. No, I'm just going to go out and get me a new laptop. So, yeah, but I remember there was another screen issue where the screen, if it went past 90 degrees, the screen would just go black. So I'm like, yeah, this laptop, I don't want this no more. So I ended up getting a Lenovo. The Lenovo laptop treated me good. And then I got this gaming laptop afterwards. That did okay for a while. And then I remember I got a gaming computer. That did me good. And then at that point, they all started failing on me, especially the gaming laptop. Like, it was just getting crazy slow. So I was like, I couldn't even use it anymore. And then I had got this other laptop, and I ended up giving that laptop away because I found a much more better laptop. It's this MSI laptop, and I'm like, yeah, it's get through all my videos, no problem. No problem. I figured out everything. I've done everything. I'm like, everything is okay. Perfect. Cool. Dope. So, and this was like throughout quarantine. So, quarantine, well, I don't know. Let me go. So, all right. So, actually, no, 2016, there's still some more stuff that goes down in 2015, 2016. So, I ended up dealing with hate for the first time throughout my YouTube career. Dealing with hate, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows about that. But I was getting hate from this one guy that hated this person that was doing reaction videos at the time. His name is CJ So Cool. There was a hater of his that was getting on my case. Then there was, of course, the racist YouTuber, Minnesota Boy. And then there was another guy after him, Just a Robot. And then, yeah, the Just a Robot beef, like, that really was, like, trying to take me off of YouTube. Like, them guys, I think what their plan was that they always try to like say some manipulating things like, we don't want you to quit YouTube, but you guys are like giving that treatment to a YouTuber that usually leads into quitting. Like, if you don't want a YouTuber to quit, stop disliking their videos and leaving hate comments. I'm saying these guys was leaving hate comments about my videos, about my appearance, of course, like saying racist things. Like, they're still till this day saying racist stuff. Like, I just had, like, some Just a Robot fan, fanboy, fangirl, whoever it was, comment, like, they was leaving a bunch of comments on my video, so it's like, they still, till this day, just want my existence on YouTube to be gone. Whatever they'll try to say, like, oh, we don't want him to leave, we don't want him, but you guys are starting up rumors, lies, like, doing whatever you possibly could to get me to quit YouTube, and I'm like, no, I'm not having it, I'm not, there's a video that I'm working on. I actually recorded because I found the one Twitter account. So there's at a point in time that these guys, they all like came together to, I guess, like try to like come up with some plan to take me off of YouTube. And the one plan, I was like, that could have been a success, like maybe with other YouTubers, but with me, I'm like, I'm that person where I'm like, I don't really care, I guess. Like, especially when you know it's coming from them. I'm like, yeah, I show no emotions to you guys. Like, I do not care at all. But they tried to say that I had ignored some person that was like suicidal and stuff. And my thing was is that, okay, to whoever this person is, like, you have all of these opportunities and people to contact if you are feeling suicidal. My thing was, and I even said that in videos, I'm like, what's up with her family? You mean to tell me you trust some random person on the internet named TMossBoss before your own family? Does that make any sense? Does that honestly make any sense? You guys, please write to me. Do you trust me more than your own family? Because if so, I'm gonna have to let y'all know right now. Even if you are like a true fan to me, I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should trust me more. If you look up to me, if I'm your idol, if you're like, if it's something like that, okay, cool. Like, I guess like if you trust what I say, okay, but if it's more so you put all of your trust into me, like you trust me with your life, it's stuff like that where I'm like, if we don't know each other, you just only know me because of videos, that's where I'm like, no, that's where I'm gonna have to stop you. Like, there's people that's actually in your life that is willing to help. If you have nobody in your life willing to help you, you need to reevaluate the people that's around you. Don't put all of your trust on a person that you don't even know. I feel like everybody should know some stuff like that. I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what's mentally going on with you. You should know a random, because if that's the case, whoever this quote unquote suicidal person is, you could have went up to a random person either at your school, your job, down the street, next door neighbor. You could have went up to any random person and told them what was going on with you. But instead, you wait until it's National Suicide Prevention Day. I was about to say National Suicide Day. That all sounded all wrong. But anyways, National Suicide Prevention Day, you go through hundreds of thousands of tweets to find my tweet, and then when you don't get the help that you're looking for, you run to the people that's making videos about me, and then you expect me like, oh, I'm supposed to be okay, I'm supposed to be cool and stuff. Like, these guys is already trying to like put dirt on my name and try to like bury me and take me off of YouTube. You pretty much added more fuel to the fire. So now you really think I'm supposed to have sympathy and show real? Because at that point, I'm like, I don't think that whoever this person was, I don't think they were suicidal. I don't think they were at all. Because right after that, there is somebody else. I have all of the tweets from this second person, not from the first person. I think them guys had made videos on them and stuff. But the second person, it's funny, they did not talk about this second person at all. And whoever this person was, they were dumb enough to not delete the tweets. But anyways, so they pretended, whoever this second person was that contacted me, they pretty much confirmed that there was people coming from this like community of haters that just had it out for me, that they were out here faking being suicidal. And I was like, man, like that's some dark stuff right there. Like, you guys better hope that's why a lot of them, they don't really show their face. They don't really, be public with who they are. Me, I'm public with who I am. I'm like, I want people to know that even though you might see that my name is TMossBoss, like my name is Tyler Jamal Moss, okay? You guys have seen my face, you know what I look like, you know all of that stuff. So anything I'm not going to create some dummy account or some fake account to say what I need to say. No, I'm going to say what I need to say on my main account. Why? Because I'm not scared of the consequence. Obviously, that's how I feel. Obviously, that's what's running through my veins at the moment. So why should I'm like, no, I'm not going to create, because my thing is like, if I create a dummy account, nobody's not going to pay attention to it. More people will pay attention to who you are and what you're talking about when it's actually coming from you. That's why when I was talking about that racist Twitter hater, I'm like, you are not true to yourself at all. You're not. None of these guys are, from just a robot all the way down to this racist Twitter hater guy. You guys are not being true with yourself when you come on the internet making videos, tweets, posts, whatever you guys are making about me. I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, I've always felt good with the stuff that I said, the stuff that I did. Why? Because I'm like, it's coming from me. This is who I am. You guys, on the other hand, you had to hide behind characters, people, cartoon, whatever it is. Like, you had to hide behind whatever it was, some mask, and nobody's not going to really know who you are. So honestly, at the end of the day, can you really say that you succeeded with something on YouTube? You succeeded by promoting a character. People are going to know you as that character. People are going to expect you to be that character for the rest of your life. You're never, then once when you step out of that character, be, unless who you are, like, outside of this character is 10 times better, then I'm like, okay, then then you're working with something here. But if not, then I'm like, yeah, you guys, like, what was the reason? Like, like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, yeah, be yourself. Don't be a character online and stuff. It just, to me, it just doesn't really make any sense when I see people do that. I guess, like, if you want to, like, do it for a good reason, do it for a good cause. If it's something like H2O Delirious, you're just hiding your identity because you don't want people to be all stalker-ish and stuff. Like, okay, cool, but do gaming videos. Do videos like that, but don't put yourself out there where you're going to be talking about people as if, like, you're the most perfect human being in the world. Like, that's one thing I just never understood when, like, people talked about me. I'm like, you guys aren't no WWE superstar Mr. Perfect. You guys aren't even, like, semi-perfect. There's nothing perfect about any of the people that have made videos about me. If there is, I'm like, okay, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong that there's some perfect things about you. But if not, I'm like, I don't believe nothing that these guys say. So, anyways, but yeah, overall, like, from 2016 to 2017, or not 2017, well, yeah, from that to, like, 2018 to 2019 and a little bit of this year, these guys is doing everything possible to try to take me off of YouTube. So 2017 rolls around. I'm really getting hit hard with, like, everything's work is getting more difficult. YouTube is getting more difficult. I'm like, their hate was really, like, starting to, like, take effect and stuff with my channel. And, usually hate for me, it only lasts, like, maybe, a couple of months, maybe a few weeks or something, like, a couple of months the most. But, like, for, like, the just regular hate, like, towards me and stuff, because I remember with the first YouTuber that I got into it with, all the way down to this Minnesota boy. Yeah, it was like the hate maybe only lasted like a couple of weeks, maybe just a week. Like, it didn't even really last that long, but after a while, like, yeah, it was gone, disappeared. Like, YouTube, I was getting a crap ton of likes on my videos and stuff. So that's why I'm like, why did this hate, like, why did it last for so long? It lasted almost 4 years. I'm like, because it, like, from, like, what it was, like, towards the end, it was December 2016 all the way up until, like, maybe March or April of this year. So I'm like, why did it last so long? Like, what was your guys' all-time goal there? Because I'm like, I know it couldn't have been on those stuff where it was like these guys, and that was like the manipulating things that they tried to say was that they were doing it to help me. Who hates on a person to help them? I don't understand. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm like, if I'm trying to help somebody on YouTube, I'm not going to dislike their videos for almost 4 years straight. And then, yeah, and try to hide behind the fact that that's what I'm saying. Like, these guys like to hide a lot behind mask and behind words. But I'm like, to me, I'm like, these guys, they can't be true to themselves. I'm sorry. But I'm like, you guys can say whatever you want to say about me. But I'm like, at least at the end of the day, I can be true to myself and who I am. So, anyways, but no, so 2020, pandemic, everything is just, like, taken in effect. Furloughed, and then laid off, wasn't really able to, do a whole lot, when it came to that situation. So I gave YouTube everything I got. This year. I was making videos left and right. I'm staying up until, like, I think the latest I stayed up one night recording videos was like 5 a.m. And so, no sleep. Like, so I'll wake up at, like, maybe, yeah, actually, you know what? No, I'll wake up at maybe like 5:50. That's when my alarm goes off. So that's like the first time of me waking up. And then I might wake up again like 2-3 hours later and just sit down and watch TV and stuff, just, I guess, because I know it's going to be a long day. So I'm like, I'm going to be sitting in either anywhere or going outside recording videos and stuff. So I stayed up like all from like maybe 7 in the morning, so almost 24 hours at some point in time. It was, yeah, I was like, I don't understand how I managed to do that, but I'm like, bruh, some crazy stuff, man. I'm like, it's crazy. Stay up 24 hours and you just recording YouTube videos nonstop. That's why I'm like, to people that consider me lazy or that have called me lazy. I'm like, how? I'm like, that's one thing that I've always like noticed like throughout YouTube and even in real life, that people think that YouTubers are lazy. I'm like, you might see it as a lazy thing where, and it's funny, I'm like, how the people that have called me, especially on YouTube, the people that have called me lazy, and what are you guys doing? Like, y'all are sitting on the computer. I'm like, you guys ain't doing nothing productive when you're leaving a comment underneath my channel calling me lazy. Like, that's what I'm like, to all of my haters. You guys have never ever been productive when it came to making stuff on me. Never. At times, it was YouTubers helping out other YouTubers. Like me, I was doing this all by myself, and I'm still doing this all by myself. I'm my own. My thing is like I'm my own support team. I'm my own production team, from editing, camera person, what else? Music, what else? I'm saying like there might have been, what I think, for the first time this year, maybe even the first time in a long, long time, like I used somebody else's music for a video. But other than that, I've used pretty much all throughout this year, I've used my music. I've edited my own videos. I've recorded, like I've done everything. I was my own camera person. I did everything possible. And then when it came to even the social media accounts, I was doing all of that by myself. TikTok, all of it. Instagram, Twitter. I'm saying, like, so that's why I'm like, how? I'm like, you guys, y'all ain't even doing nothing. You guys are writing out comments and stuff. People are coming to my channel for comments. They're coming to my channel for the comments that I have to say about stuff. People are actually paying attention to what I have to say and what I have to do. What are you like? What are you guys? What are your excuses? You know, then they always go to the good old reliable. Oh, this is just a hobby to me. I'm like, okay, well, you talk to somebody that treats this as a hobby, but me, until I'm talking to a person that treats this as a real job, that's the only time I'm gonna listen to somebody. But other than that, I'm like, you guys have no place or business to talk about me or whatever and stuff. So, but anyways, but no, so like 2020 comes around, pandemic hits. I went through all of that, but. So I kind of was just like, didn't really know how to take it. Like when the head manager, when he called me and said that we were going to be laid off, and it was everybody. It wasn't just like a few people. It was everybody that got laid off. I think it was everybody. I don't know. But yeah, when he said that we all got laid off, I was like, oh wow. So one would think that I would be upset, like, dang, I just lost my job, or I at least lost like the one job, because when you think about it, I had two jobs. I was doing YouTube and this cafe job downtown. So YouTube like was kind of like secondary, because this main job I of course had to like give this everything I had, because a lot of stuff that that I use, from whether it's either shoes, camera, laptop, whatever it is, it all came from this job. So I was like, a part of me was more so mad at the fact I'm like, dang, because at the time being, I was like, I wasn't really making a whole lot of money when it came to YouTube. Like I think I might have made like $100 or $200 or something when it came to YouTube. And I think this might have been before, because actually, when did he call? I think he might have called me in the beginning of April, because we had closed down in March, and I think he might have called me either in the beginning or the end of April. So I think this was before like the McNasty shout out and all of that stuff. So I didn't really know what was gonna happen. I'm like, dang, like and a part of me was all like, is this like this place is gonna open back up or something, like it's something's good, and they're nothing. I haven't heard from unless I like talk to these guys on social media or something. I'm like, from my old job, I'm like, I haven't heard anything about this place opening back up. I seen online they was all like, it showed that it was open. I'm like, huh, that's weird. I was like, a part of me wants to like go up there and be like, huh, like, because I'm telling you, because that was one thing that I thought of. I was like, because when I seen it, I was like, I don't know, maybe that's just like the website doing some automatic stuff or something. But if I were to go back up there and I seen everybody, like I seen all my old coworkers, and I was the only one that got laid off, I still wouldn't even have been mad. Like that's the crazy part about it, because I was like, I was so faithful into YouTube at that time, and I think by the time I discovered like seeing that whole open stuff online, I was all like, I think that was well after the McNasty shout out and all of that stuff. So anyways, but no, so McNasty and all of those guys, man, can't thank them more enough already than like that I can like right now. Like I'm like, bro, I'm saying like these guys. So for those that don't know, like if you're new to the channel, like how did I get to 20,180 something subscribers, like wherever I'm at right now. So at the beginning of the year, I was like maybe at 13,000. I didn't really, have a whole lot of subscribers. I don't know why this like there's like this stupid game on freaking Facebook and they always send me notifications and stuff. Hold on, let me check. I gotta check some other notifications. I'm not checking this notification. This notification, I'll shut it down. But hold on for a second. All right, I'm back. So, my phone, I need me a new phone. That's what I'm gonna seriously work on doing next year or not even like next month. Like next month, honestly, I'm work on getting me a new phone because I'm like the phone that I currently got right now got an iPhone 11, and I'm like, bro, I seriously just want to like put my phone in my front yard and then just go all the way on the top part of my house. But then just like, I don't know, with like spike shoes or something, right? And then just jump off of it and then there's like that wrestling move that guy Finn Balor does where he like stumps on his opponent. That's what I want to do to this iPhone that I currently have. But I want to like cause more than just that like physical harm to it. Like I actually I want to get like some spike gloves and just punch it into. I pretty much want to disintegrate this phone. Like I want this phone to be gone from existence. I don't want to like sell this phone to a company. No, I want to just disintegrate this phone. Like, if you guys understand what that means, like, there's more to it than just disintegrate. Like, I want to demolish and disintegrate that. I pretty much want this phone, like, to just be done. Like, like, it's no more. Like, no more. That's all that I want from it. But anyways, yeah. So now that that's out of the way. But no, so McNasty shout out and all of that stuff. So anyways, it's like April, and this is like right after I had got laid off from my job. So of course I was like, okay, well I gotta like go at it with YouTube and stuff. Like, like I gotta give it. I pretty much like how I was working at this job in downtown Seattle. That's how I gotta work at this at YouTube. So I'm like, now YouTube is my main job. YouTube, it needs to be like the main source of income. It needs to be all of that. It needs to be like how this job was in Seattle. So I'm reacting to videos left and right. I'm recording videos left and right. I'm creating channels left and right. I'm doing so many different things. And I'm like, bro, and there's at times where I'm like, I need me a mental break. I'm like, I'm getting to the point where how I was at this job where I was like, man, I need me a day off. Like, I need a vacation. And then I remember I reacted to McNasty. It was a try not to laugh, and then it was a try not to get triggered video. I think those are like my most viewed videos now because they're the first videos I reacted to of his. So anyways, so yeah, I reacted to those videos. And one thing led to another. Next thing you know, I had these guys commenting on my videos, talking about me on their podcast. What else? And then I was reacting to other people that they were friends with. And then they were commenting on my videos and just, overall showing me love. And then it got to Moan Boys. And that's where I had to say, like, man, like, these guys have really, like, all throughout, like, these guys have helped me reach another, milestone on YouTube. Because I remember when I started reacting to McNasty, I got to 15,000 subscribers. And I remember, and it was funny because that was like one thing where I'm like, a part of me just wants to be really petty and post about it. And there's going to probably be a day where I do post about it because I am a petty person at heart. But no, so I remember at some point in time in the beginning of the year, Just a Robot. So I had hit 14,000 subscribers. And this was before I was reacting to McNasty and stuff. So I had reached 14,000 subscribers. And I remember Just a Robot had, like, obviously, still got, like, this weird obsession with just, I feel like I need to talk about TMossBoss at some point in time. But anyways, he goes and he posts this photo about me saying, like, it took me all this time to reach 14,000 subscribers. And, part of me was all like, like, I guess, like, I don't know why it's a problem. Like, I don't see it as a problem. Like, okay, like, I hit 14,000 subscribers. But, yeah, he felt like he needed to promote that and talk about it and stuff. So from, like, pretty much for a while, I was always getting like some, like people was responding to that tweet and overall like saying something directed towards me. And I'm like, okay, like I don't really care, like it got to the point where I just did not care anymore what these guys had to say. I had been feeling like that for some time, but it just needed to be something to confirm it, like make a video or post about it on social media. And that's like honestly the energy that you have to have with people like him. Like you just gotta show them that you don't care. And that's honestly, that's somewhere I'm like, I have been doing that to him since the beginning of like me and him beefing. Like just always giving him that energy is like, I don't really care what you're saying. So like you could go somewhere else, bruh. Like I don't care at all. But no, I remember like when we very first originally started beefing, that's how I was. I'm all like, you're beneath me. I don't need to listen to you. And that really got to him mentally. Like there's no way possible you can say that I didn't get to him mentally. I know for a fact that I did. My thing is that okay, you don't like a certain YouTuber and they show you that they don't care. Why would you continue to attack this person? Like what? Why was it? Because my thing was is that when we very first started beefing, and it was all because I made a video saying how I'm defending reaction channels and videos and all that stuff. So he makes a response to that video, insulted me throughout the video, and I'm like, bro, I don't really care what you have to say. Overall, like how I feel is still going to stand. Nobody cares. I'm like, absolutely nobody. So that got to him. And after that, like this dude was every chance he got to, he would always like comment on my videos and always felt like he needed to say something. So I'm like, bro, like stop being obsessed with people. It's weird. Like go somewhere. And and that's like the thing with these guys. Like, you tell them that, like they feel like that it's invalid. They like that's what they call it. When you tell them that like pretty much like you just need to go find you some business, like leave me alone. Nobody cares about how you feel. Like if you don't like my videos, like then don't watch them. But I'm like, I'm not gonna stop doing the videos that people obviously like because you guys don't like them. I'm like, my thing is that you can find the most viewed. Let's just see something real quick. I need to put something to the test, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll admit that I'm wrong. But most viewed reaction video. Most viewed reaction video. So there's one guy, 18 million views, and then the React channel, 8.1 million views. Well, okay, so let me do something here. Reaction video, video type. Is there a possible way I can see the most viewed video? View count. Nope, wait a second. Hold on. That and view count. 30 million views, and it's Billie Eilish reacts to teens react to Billie Eilish. And okay, so there's that. All right, and then commentary video, view count. That's not commentary. I don't even know what that is. It's like they got some other. So when you search up commentary video and you think you're going to find like the most viewed commentary video, it's not even that. It's a comedy scene from some like, I don't know, like from a movie or something. Johnny Lever comedy scene from Do Numry movie. Like, this is not commentary. They have to, no, okay. Aussie Man reviews. Here's a mega compilation of Aussie Man videos. So I don't know. Maybe if that's it, then it's at 10 million. But you can't find no commentary like based videos like the ultimate commentary video. So I think if this is it, then 4.6 million views. So overall, the point that I'm trying to prove is that more people like reaction videos than commentary videos. So if you were to ask me like which videos should I do, like whether it's commentary or reactions, do whatever videos that you like doing, but if you want to go somewhere, do what everybody likes, because if everybody likes reaction videos, then do that. If everybody likes commentary videos, then do that. But you never hear of a musician sharing a commentary video. Like, when did you hear the one singer Kalani or who else? Freaking Kendrick Lamar, or I'm trying to think, Justin Bieber, Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish. When have you ever heard of these guys sharing? And most likely these guys have seen more of their, yeah, honestly, Billie Eilish, I'm like, she's seen reaction video to people reacting to her music. So more people watch reaction videos than commentary videos. So my thing is like, Just a Robot, all of these guys that had something negative to say about reaction videos, I'm like, you guys is in the wrong ballpark. And eventually it probably would get to a point, if these guys wasn't so camera shy or whatever, what's wrong with them, they most likely would be doing reaction videos. Prove me wrong. Like, prove me wrong. I can't wait for the day. If these guys ever do a reaction, I don't care what person it is, if any of these guys ever do a reaction video, I'm like, the whole hate train that y'all had towards me was the most invalid. That's more invalid than the whole argument that you were trying to say that was invalid that I was saying. Like, and it wasn't even an argument. These guys just overall just trying to figure out more ways to just hate on my channel and stuff. But anyways, I'm checking my phone and got distracted. But no, so back to, this year. So these guys were saying everything about me hitting 14,000, but then fast forward, I end up hitting 15,000, and then I end up hitting 16,000, and then I end up hitting 17, 18, 19, 20, getting close to hitting 21,000. Bro, there's a helicopter, like, just, bro, I'm like, y'all better catch. I'm like, they better catch whoever they trying to catch. Like, you got a helicopter. I'm telling you, it's always funny when helicopters be flying, because I'm like, yo, something's going on out there. But no, I remember there was something going on. There's been a few times when helicopters been hovering over my house. I'm like, dang, did them guys really call the cops on me for doing reaction videos? I'm like, wow, I didn't realize you could get arrested for that. I'm like, okay, so I guess I'll turn myself in. But no, my thing is, it's like, I'm growing from what I'm doing, and I'm like good at it, like, my thing is, like, I got people out there saying how much they like my videos, and how much they just, like, even like people are telling me how my videos then gotten them through some hard times, and I'm like, I'm happy about that. I'm happy to know that, like, my videos have, like, reached out to my fans in a entertainment perspective, and just, like, overall happiness perspective, where it's like they're happy and stuff. Like, I'm happy about that. I'm happy to know that I made somebody out there happy. So anyways, yeah, I'm probably gonna post those comments, because I'm like, no, that's dope to me, how I've helped out people and stuff. So even it was one of my friends was telling me that how my fans are how they're dope, like, they're cool fans and stuff. Shout out to my friend Tadia. She's about to start up a YouTube channel here soon. So I'm like, you guys are gonna most likely see me promote her and stuff, letting y'all know, like, hey, there's a good friend of mine, so y'all better show her some love, because if not, I will hunt you guys down. Trust me, I will. So, but no, like, shout out to everybody that's really shown me love and support this year. Shout out to all of the YouTubers that have shown me love and support. It's hard. I want to tell y'all right now, like, if you guys think that YouTube is not a hard thing, it is. And just by this, like, extra long bonus episode for my podcast, like, you guys know, and I feel like that there's still more things to talk about, because, like, that's one thing for sure. Like, I was about to end this, but I'm like, no, like, it's a bonus to the bonus episode. But I did all of this by myself, like, from buying things that I needed, from overall, like, me working on my videos, promoting I had, like, maybe one person work on a video that I think I ended up deleting, and then I had, like, one person, like, do a cover art thing for me, but I ended up changing all of that stuff, and I, like I said, deleted that. So my thing is, like, everything that I've done, from creating channels, from editing videos, from recording videos, to the camera, to buying equipment, to buying shoes, to literally buying everything that I use, this Xbox, freaking what else? Like, guitar, like, I'm telling you, everything that I have used, it was all from me. So my thing is like, I did this all on myself, and I'm like, and for people, I'm like, yo, like, I'm not saying, like, people they need to support me. You know, if you don't support me, fine, don't support me. I'm not gonna trip about it. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. In fact, I'm like, there's people that I know still actively. There's people still to this day just either dropping their support or they just telling me straight up like they don't support me with YouTube. And that's some stuff where I'm like, I gotta accept it and move on. And I'm like, you know, hey, it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. So I'm like, I'm still going to record videos. Like, I don't care what situation I'm in life. I'm like, I'm still going to follow my dreams. I'm like, that's one thing for sure. And I'm like, and I thought of like every situation possible. And this would probably be like one of the most realest things that I would say. And I don't want people to lead into that. So that's why I'm like, I'm doing whatever it takes to like make sure like, as like the time is right now, like I'm gonna make sure like everything goes right with YouTube. But I thought like, dang, what if there was like a time where I was like, you know, like let's say if I didn't have like the support that I have right now, and let's say for an example I was homeless, you know, like what would I like honestly, what would I be doing? You know, and I'm like, and definitely hands down, I would find me some work. I'm not gonna be homeless. Like that's, you know, if I guess if it did lead to that point, then it leads to that point. But I'm like, I am gonna find me some sort of work. But guess what I'm gonna be doing on the side? I'm going to be recording videos and I'm going to be publishing them and uploading them. Either telling you guys about my journey or going and just yeah overall like I'm still overall gonna record. I'm like there ain't gonna be no problems. There ain't gonna be no problems with that. So anyways, but yeah, I think now it's about time I end this bonus episode. Actually, you know what? No, because I think let me check something real quick before I officially title this a bonus episode. I need to see some things real quick because I don't think I recorded an episode 10 for my for season 49. So I'm like I need to check and see some things real quick. So that was the last thing I posted was this season 50 promo thing. So let's go ahead and delete all of those. Okay, so that is an extra, that is an extra, that is an extra, that's also an extra. I'm going through like all of these like extras and promos and stuff that I recorded. Just making sure that they are extras because I don't think I recorded a season or episode 10. Because I'm like, if not, then this will be episode 10. And then, yep, I did not record an episode. So yeah, I was, or did I? I might have, and then straight up like messed up on the namings. Hold on for a second. Let me see some stuff real quick. So that's episode 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Dang it, I went too far. Man, I'm okay. Well, you know what? I didn't record an episode 10. So this is episode 10, but also slash a bonus episode. So anyways, I figure I might as well go out with a big bang and stuff. But yeah, overall, I want you guys to see this episode. Like, even though I was just talking about everything that I talked about, I want y'all to see this as a motivational episode to let you guys know that, hey, it doesn't matter what situation you're in. Because, look, I've been in a situation where I wasn't making any money from YouTube. I wasn't getting the views that I wanted to get. I wasn't getting the subscribers that I wanted to get. I wasn't getting the support. I was doing this all on my own. I bought everything on my own. I did everything on my own. But, and I, you know, and then it even reached to a point where I almost quit. I almost quit YouTube, but I didn't. I still kept going. And look at where I'm at now. 20,000 subscribers. Probably the best year of my life with YouTube. Like the best year of just like me just doing YouTube. I've been in the YouTube scene for 10 years now. So this is hands down be the best year ever with YouTube. You know? And next year is going to be even a better year. Like guaranteed. Guaranteed is going to be a much more better year with YouTube. And I'm already starting it early. I'm like, no, I got stuff prepared. I got stuff planned. I'm like, look. My thing was, so I'm not going to say who exactly told me this, but this is just the motivation that I'm going to put into you guys and stuff, but also putting in the motivation to myself. But it was a close friend of mine. So I had made this poll on Instagram a while ago. asking, or just overall asking people, do you think that I'm gonna hit 100K next year? Yes or no? You know, and overall, I was expecting, that was the thing that I was expecting. I was expecting a lot of people to say no because they think it's going to be impossible. But a lot of people said yes. So my thing is like, I got to, so for those that did say no, I got to prove them wrong. But a friend, he reached out to me. And after he seen me make that poll thing, he reached out to me and he said he wants nothing more for me. Let me pull it up on my phone real quick. I ain't gonna say who it was, cause I don't want people to be like, he's doubting the boss, he's doubting TMossBoss. Like we gotta attack now. Like, nah, don't attack him. He's like family to me. But anyways, where was it? All right, so he goes on to say, even though I would love for you to hit 100K, I don't think it's possible unless if you have a video go viral. So my thing is that he thinks that that the only way possible for me to hit 100K next year is if I have a video go viral. So my thing is like, I want to prove him wrong. You know, I want to prove him wrong. And that might be the case where it is a video going viral, but whatever that video is, I have to, and if that video gets me 100,000 subscribers, I have to upload either another video or multiple videos that gets higher than that. So I'm like, I have to do better. If there is a video next year that I upload that does go viral, and that's what gets me 100,000 subscribers, then I gotta upload a video better than that video. And I know that I can do it. My thing is like, I don't think not too many people know this about me. I am seriously one of the most creative people I think ever. I'm like, I can always come up with a video idea, and if it's a video idea that's already been taken, I can add my own twist to it. Like, I'm telling you, like, you guys, like, I'm at the beginning stages of where I'm at with YouTube, but once when I'm like in that middle stage or towards the end, like probably when I'm like towards the end of my career and my life, it's gonna be like a fireworks show. It's gonna be the grand finale, and then at that point I'm like, I can rest. So, but I don't really see that happening. I see it as like, I'm gonna work just pretty much like the dreams I got going on, and I even made like a list of the stuff that I want to do just throughout my career and stuff, and hopefully I do get to do those things. But one of them was like reaching 1 million subscribers. Of course, I know that's going to happen. And then, of course, getting 100 million total views across all my videos. I know that's going to happen. But one thing I was like, I got to do, or the 3 things I really want to do is work with Kevin Hart, make a movie, and make a video game. Those are the 3 like main things I really, really, really want to do. And I'll make sure of it. So anyways, but yeah, set goals for yourself. Don't give up. What else can I like put into the world out there for you guys? I appreciate everybody that was overall like, reaching out to me. I appreciate everybody that's really, helped me out this year with, because this pandemic, it wasn't easy on anybody. It was not easy on anybody. Like, rest in peace to everybody that passed away this year, whether it was COVID or not COVID related. Shout out to those that really motivated me. I have to say one person that really did motivate me, and it was all because of the documentary that came out this year, was The Last Dance. But it was overall Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has really been he's been laying heavy on my heart. After watching that Last Dance documentary, I'm like, oh, that's how you have to act in order to be the greatest. Okay, so I will take note of that. So if you guys notice me acting like Michael Jordan in the video, I'm like, just know it's because that Last Dance. I might have to watch that documentary again because that documentary was good, man. It was a really good. I might have to watch that documentary. They're like those are honestly the only 2 documentaries that I watched, but they've been really good. But it was the Travis Scott one and it was the Michael Jordan one. But why is it that like anything Jordan related, like it's gonna be good? Like, it was a pretty good documentary. But anyways, all right. So now I'm gonna end this. This is it. This is gonna be the end of this episode. But one more. No, I'm joking. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Thank you guys for supporting me this year with everything, whether it's my podcast or YouTube or TikTok or social media. I really do appreciate it. Shout out to everybody that has been supportive, from Four Souls, Tadia, Who else? I'm not crying. It's just my voice is like just a little dry because I'm like I need some water and stuff. So like it did kind of sound like I was about to start crying. No, I'm not gonna start crying. All right, I'm not wiping tears from my eyes and wiping snot from my. I'm joking. But anyways, but no, shout out to everybody from Four Souls, Tadia, my friend David. Who else? All my fans, all my supporters. Who else? Who else? There's more. Everybody that I reacted to this year, from McNasty, Crispy Concords, like all of Goons, all of Moan Boys, everybody else that was in the middle. Shout out to all you guys. Like you guys really made this year like good for me and stuff. So now, 2021. 100,000 subscribers. I don't care how I do it. I don't care when it happens. At any given point of 2021, 100,000 subscribers is happening. Guaranteed it. All right, guaranteed. So, anyways, talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and viewing now on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, and viewing it on the podcast streaming service. Check out my merch store. Releasing a lot of merch. I'm actually gonna release some merch like for my athletic fans or friends, whoever and stuff. So, and that's actually inspired by another friend of mine's. She's been very supportive of me in YouTube. Her name is Rose, and she does like a lot of workout stuff. So anyway, shout out to her. Shout out to everybody. But anyways, talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching and or listening, and peace.